Do. All right. What is going on? Hey, Evaristo, what's up? I gotta move the chat. Pop out chat. Let's do that. Let's make it here. Yep. Okay. All right. That seems fine. Because I can still see my stream. How's it going, man? Oh, this is really gonna bug me. So for some reason OBS like won't let me switch the sound. Like usually I have it for recording in the stream only. And I tried to switch it so it would play through my speakers, and it's just not, it's freezing every single time. So I have no sound right now, which is fine. This is how I usually like stream, but it's also one of those things where like this game, there is a sound for shinies. So I might accidentally fail shiny. So if you hear the shiny sound, like spam the chat. Oh, just missed it. How's it been? It's Evaristo. It's been a hot minute since I streamed. Oh, is this a battle? No. Dude, don't spoil it for me, but how is it? Don't spoil anything, but like, how is it? Because let me tell you, Beast Wars was my jam as a child. So, like, I haven't watched, I want to say maybe it's been like, maybe I watched like the third or fourth Transformers movie, and I haven't watched since then. So, when they're like, hey, we got Beast Wars in this one, I'm like, okay, you have my attention. I actually went to a toy convention and I picked up some of the Beast Wars, not like the old original ones, but some of the figures they redid for the Netflix series, The War for Cybertron. but at what was it? I think it's Walmart. Walmart, they did like a reprint of like the original figures and the original packaging, and I ate those up. I bought all of them. Hey Michael, what's up? What's going on? Oh. Yeah. I think I already caught a Dusclops. Do I have to catch another one, or can I just like... Yeah, how was North Carolina? So you can definitely have Urshifu on an Ursaluna team. I need to have it with me. So can I just like go back and like put a Dusclops in my party? It's been so long since I played this. Like the story. I think I have a yeah, I have a Dusclops. We'll move Sylveon. Does it have to know Dark Pulse? Yeah, this one knows Dark Pulse, so no big deal. Okay. Can I reach this? Come on. Oh, I don't care that much. Grab this one. Yeah, so that's... I've been... When I'm not practicing for NAIC, I've been just like playing through the games, because I am fortunate enough where like, for some reason I have multiple switches. So I've just been playing different save files on different switches. Like my one that is downstairs at the moment, like if I'm hanging out with my son like in the living room, like during the day when I can't like sit on a showdown up here, I've been playing through Shield, and then I've also been doing this. I do have, so I do actually have to like go and catch one. Why is everyone here this early? Hey, Midas, what's up? What's up, Zero? I'm glad you guys are here. It's nice. So the reason why I want another Enamorus is I want to try to get a 0 speed. And if I don't get a 0 speed, I can just bottle cap it and use it as the other form. Should probably actually like... Whoop, accidentally battled Drift Boom. I want to try to get a 0 speed. If I get a 0 speed, I'm gonna keep it as the Therian form because it's really good for Trick Room. But if it's not like a 0 speed, geez, man. If it's not a 0 speed, I'll just keep it as like I'll bottle cap it. So I want to be able to have like both forms available. So that's why I'm going for another one. I need a Kubfu for the Pokemon Home Dex. I have two Single Strike and I have 1 Rapid Strike. So I might play through either Sword or Shield again on another Switch and try to get another Rapid Strike. It all depends on like how much time I have. It stinks that they don't like get discounted. Get out of here. Get out of here. For both parts or for both versions? I honestly don't remember. I think it's 30 just for both. Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC. Yeah, it's $30 for the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. What I really hated is that you can't, even though they're technically like separate, you can't play them both at the same, like because I have Sword and Shield, you can't access the DLC for both versions at the same time. Like, even though I paid for both of them separately, I can't, like, it will give me like errors if I try to play the DLC on Sword and Shield on like 2 different Switches at the same time, which is like a problem that doesn't probably affect most people. Ooh. Crit. Dang. Oh, that's why I needed a Dusclops. Oop. I went in here way too brash. Let's do an agile style Ice Fang. Oh, we got the Frostbite. Okay, we can probably do a regular style Ice Fang. It really does have a good signature move. Like Dire Claw is really good in VGC. No, it's always been $0. It's always been $30. But the thing is, if you have both games, you have to buy them separately. So like Sword and Shield both have $30 DLCs. So if you want to play the DLC on both versions, you have to spend $60. And it's the same way for the Scarlet and Violet DLC. And it's just something I'm used to at this point. Like, I know a lot of people don't like it, but well, I don't have to buy another game because I've been buying the double packs since Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so I always get both games anyway. So it's like an extra $60 for me. Oh, that stinks. How'd you end up with a hacked Urshifu? Zero, it's not that I give them too many chances. It's just that with the amount that I play the games, it's not that big of a deal for me. These are like the only games I play at this point. So to spend the extra $60 to basically like get more out of the game, like the amount of time that I'm going to put into the game is fine. Okay. Do. Yeah, on the version of Shield I'm playing, I traded them over to my primary like save file, and I just gave them XP candy and moved like 2 mons to level 100, and I've just been sweeping through it that way. Because in all honesty, I've already played Sword and Shield. Probably this is probably my 4th time playing it through. See, like, I don't know if they're gonna do mythicals anymore. So the mythicals are usually tied into some movie, right? Mew was the first movie tie-in, and then Celebi was this and that. Like, Celebi was the 4th movie tie-in. So most mythicals are like tied to like the media, and since like Zarude and COVID, they really haven't been doing too much about mythicals. That being said, they could be putting the mythical in the DLC. That way it doesn't get leaked out. Well, I mean, technically mythicals have always been event mons. But I think they're going to start like just like putting them into the game. You know? Like I think with the DLC, like cuz everyone's like, "Oh, like we want like these event Pokemon to have like stories and this and that." I think what would be mythicals in this game and like Scarlet and Violet are probably just like the legendaries for the DLC. I could see them doing some of the mythicals as raid mons. But they would be like they would definitely be 7-star raids. Cuz they wouldn't want you catching a bunch of them. They would make it so you could only catch one. The only mythical who is so far gone from event only. Keldeo. Keldeo is in the Sword and Shield DLC. Like after you catch Terrakion, Cobalion, and Virizion, you can find Keldeo in the Isle of Armor. They just handed Jirachi. Like they were just like limited time like events, like the Shaman and the Darkrai and BDSP, and then they gave you a Mew and BDSP, they gave you a Jirachi and BDSP, they give you the Manaphy and BDSP. Yeah. Once you do the footprint tracking and catch Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion, Keldeo spawns, and you can only catch it once. So they have been moving more to like the mythicals have been accessible, whether it's like a limited time like promo thing. Oh my god, this group is so obnoxious. Zeraora was tied to like a raid event in Sword and Shield. I haven't played Unite in forever. I played like the first like 3 months, and then I just didn't have the time. Yep. I have one, and then my brother, who gave me his Switch, he has one. So I technically have 2. Yeah, but what if you want a single strike? Yeah, Zeraora was probably the best one when I still played. Did they ever fix it? Do. Yeah. Well, eventually. So I want the one I have is a 2 IV, which is pretty good. But if I can try to get another one, like I need another one so I can have both forms eventually. So I just want to make sure that I get both, like I can have both of them. And so the only way to do that is to play through legitimately. The only way to do that legitimately is to play through Legends Arceus again. Watch, I will go through all this trouble, and they'll be like, Enamorus is in the Scarlet and Violet DLC. You can soft reset for a 0 speed. That's how my luck will be. Oh, this controller is way off from what I usually use. Peace. Do I have to go up? No. Jeez. Food, little guy. No, you're just a slug. I want to try Unite again, but I just don't feel like taking the time to do so. Are you talking about like just like the casual ladder? Well, so most people are practicing regulation D on the casual ladder, which so Kyogre and Groudon like won't be in regulation D. But even then, like, singles will still have the same format, so... So Regulation D is all of the like the sub-legendaries. So what Kyogre and Groudon are classified as a restricted legendary, or some people call them a box legendary. Basically, the Pokemon that can be found like on the cover of games are usually like reserved for a special format. So you won't see Kyogre and Groudon yet. Because trust me, when it happens, you will see Tornogre teams. Come on. Yes. Miraidon and Koraidon were only allowed in the Paldea prologue because that was like a format that they were put into. So they're allowed in that one, but that was the only one that they were allowed in. And they won't be allowed in like any other rule sets until then. They will. They will, Michael. Like, they'll get probably announced, I want to say a week before. But I would assume that even, like, because even if it's not for, like, championship points, there will definitely probably be at least one Regulation D format. Because there were side events for, like, Series 3 at the end, like, at the end of Series 2 format. So, like, for the side events, like, they might have one that is Regulation C, and then they might have one that's Regulation D. So I would have at least a Regulation D team ready. Wow. Floatzel would be my one Mon. Let's just crunch. Oh, you use Ice Shard. Oh, that's for the high priority. Okay. But I could see them doing mythicals as like 7-star raids. Because eventually they're going to run out of starter Pokemon that are going to be in the game. The genies do look really good. Like, that's the thing. Like, Thundurus has been doing well. Not as good as it was in Sword and Shield because it was more offensive in Sword and Shield, but like the prankster stuff is still really good. Tailwind with Tornadus is always good. Like, people were using Murkrow before, so Murkrow there like is because it gets prankster and Tailwind. Well, now we don't need Murkrow anymore because there's Tornadus. Landorus is just, it's team glue. It's balance glue. Like, you can put it on any team and be fine. And then Enamorus is doing really good with Trick Room and is doing really good with Contrary. So I don't know if they're all in the game. Oh, I still have the Dusclops. You're a fighting type, so too obscured. Yeah, that's true. Pokemon is doing a better job of hiding stuff. But there's also like data miners. Like the data miners like picked out like that list of mons before they were like they came up about it. Like Venusaur was in the DLC, like was in Sword and Shield DLC, but like Venusaur could also be moved in with Pokemon Home. Is there event? There are events up this weekend, right? With Chespin, with Chestnut. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that, like, aren't there events still up? You really gonna double bulldoze me like that? Rude. Oh, you can't learn a hypnosis. No. Yeah. I like it because it's different, but I really didn't like the idea, like, because a lot of people were really nervous when, like, we first saw the battle system in PLA, that it was going to replace, like, the battle system overall. I like it as a spin-off battle system. I don't... Like, if this is what VGC became, like, I'd... Like, it would stink. I've learned... Michael, what are you saying about Hisuian Gudra? Oh, focus down. I liked Pokken. I stink at fighting games. Stink at fighting games. I'll play fighting games for fun. I have the Pokken. I bought like the DLC to get like the extra characters. Have it right here. Stink at it. I like playing it. It's fun. I really wish they would have kept making more. I don't know why they didn't. What? I think, what is it? It's Bandai, right? I feel like it's Bandai. Who does the Tekken games? So it was developed by Bandai Namco Entertainment. Filippo, I'm going to try to do 0 attack, 0 speed, but the main goal is 0 attack. But yeah, like, can you imagine like some Gen 8 and Gen 9 mons? Like, can you imagine Pokken with like the Urshifus? And what else would be really good ones? Iron Valiant, yeah, like. I had the Wii U one. I traded it in when I traded in my Wii U. It really does. Yeah, I picked up the DLC like later on. Like, just because I wanted the characters. You can always buy like used copies though. I know, I'm paying attention to this chat. So I'm super used to, like, I've been using my split pads, and they have a turbo button, so like cutscenes like that, I would just you know, are they gonna heal me? Usually they heal me. Usually I do the turbo button through like the cutscene and I'll like go like get a drink and stuff, but like can I fly back? I can fly back. Let's go. This one was always a pain in the butt. Ooh, that's tempting. What rule format? I actually forgot. I have the day off summer school tomorrow. Oh, they got me. Let's get him, floats out. OT overtime. Oh, go, go, go. Get over. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna smash the A button while I read chat. I still gotta finish up my... Well, so like my new version for NAIC, I gotta change 2 Terra types, and then I think I'll be good. Well, when I first saw OT, my brain went Pokemon. I was like, that's original trainer, duh. But like we're talking about work, so I was like, oh, it's overtime. One, 2. Oh wow, that is still frozen. That is stupid. Yeah, that's why I'm doing summer school. Summer school is just extra money on top of my usual pay. Um, because so like when you're a tutor, most of the time they like will expect you to source your own materials. So like if I wanted to use certain books or if I wanted to use certain programs, like I would have to bring those or supply them myself, which is just eating into the money. With with summer school, I don't really have to apply. It's just kind of like, oh, like you're willing to do it, we'll find a place for you to work. Like we need people to do it. uh it's guaranteed money. It's just thrown right into my bank account because it's through the same system that I get paid for anyway. Hey Mike, thanks for joining in. It's like okay, like this one. Oh, cool. Who was that? Was that Mike? I didn't see it. My chat box is over my screen. I just have the gameplay in front of me, and then OBS is everywhere else, and now I have my chat box. Okay. I feel so bad. Like, it's happened twice that I've, like, recorded a video, and, like, during that time, like, right after I click, finish recording, that notification will go off, because it still works even when I'm not, like, live. So I've had people, like, subscribe to me, and, like, I'll get the notification, and it's just like, oh, I'm not even recording. Like, no one saw that, but I did. I still appreciate it. I think, see, I want to, but then, like, I just want to get this over with. I haven't caught a tentacle yet. I don't think I'm trying to battle tonight. Oh, dude, stay out of this, Tentacruel. Maybe I can catch both of them. Yeah, if I was already battling. Like, this isn't even my main Switch. This is the Switch that my brother gave me. I was just like, well, I know he hasn't played Legends Arceus. I was like, so I can play a clean file on there. I haven't really seen anyone talk about Tentacruel. Is it allowed? Oh, let's just do regular. Jeez. Fight. Let's do another Ice Fang. Manipulation. Okay, that should be enough to catch it. It looks like Tentacruel is not in the game so far. Well, I didn't see your message about the DLC until after I looked up the list. Oh, also, I said it at the very beginning, but for some reason, my OBS isn't letting me, like, switch so the sound is played over the speakers. Every time it does that, like, the video freezes, and I have to, like, close out OBS. So I have no sound on my side, which is how I usually play. It's fine. But if there's a shiny, I won't hear the sound. So if I don't see it, if you hear a shiny sound, let me know. That is not enough. Okay, so what is it? There's 2 more areas? Like, so the thing is, like, with Enamorus, if I'm trying to re-roll them, do I have to save, like, before I go to the map? Lavore, are you usually off on Sundays? I know this is, like, an unusual stream day for me. I'm sure someone knows the answer somewhere. Let's keep mashing A while I look. New Pokemon. Zero, which one are you hunting for? Like what mon? Because I know you're playing BDSP right now. So what I do when, like, before I go after a mon, I'll look at like what level it is. Like for Enamorus, it will always be level 70. and this is a bad example because Pokemon Legends Arceus does like the IVs different. Are like, so when I'm looking for Fluttermane, like, because Fluttermane's something that I've done on stream before. When I'm going for 0 attack Fluttermane, I will look at like either on Showdown, like I'll look at what levels they can be caught at, and I'll look at like what's the lowest or what's the one with a minus nature, a neutral nature, and then a plus nature, and I'll try to like get those numbers down. If the Pokemon's always caught at one level, it's easier. Like with Fluttermane, for example, it can be like 5 different levels. So I usually use an app called Data Dex, and I'll just move it in and out. Like I'll move the levels around so I can see the different levels. Oh, the grinding mystery shards was so obnoxious. I don't want this Dusclops in my party anymore. Like, the underground was fun until you had to be down there for mystery shards. Isn't there a mission when these are all male. Maybe I already had a female one. Let's ask the clothes lady. I have a female one. I do. Let's go. Also, can I still get the Shaman in Legends Arceus? Mash A, mash A. Mash A, mash A. Do. And then I should probably clear my box before I move on. Oh, you need to have a BDSP save file? I don't think... My brother didn't use his Switch. Which is why he gave it to me. He was like, yeah, I don't use it. And I was like, okay. Ooh. I want those. And mud balls. Everything else can stay in there. Yeah, I might just catch those on here to... Because, like, I have Shaman, I have Darkrai, I have Shiny Shaman, I have Shiny Darkrai. I might just catch them on here just to move them up and, like, give to people. Yeah. Because I've done that with Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee. So, like, with the Sword and Shield. So I might just put in the game, start a file. because I am not going through BDSP again. That's for sure. I wish they would have done like a little bit more of quality of life stuff for BDSP, especially when it comes to like the competitive breeding and stuff. Yeah, but I don't have a modded Switch, so I can't load up the mods. Maybe that's something I do if I ever do decide to finally mod one of the many Switches I have. Because I thought about it. I thought about modding the Switch that my brother gave me, like this one that I'm playing on right now. Because it's one of the older ones. But it's like in one of those like iffy areas where it might be moddable. And like you don't know until you try to like load the software onto it. Because in all honesty, like I got all the stuff to mod my Switch, and I was just like, what am I gonna do with it? Like I don't have time to play like games, so putting emulators and retro games onto here isn't gonna do anything for me. And when it comes to the Pokemon side, like I don't gen my Pokemon, so for me right now, there's no reason to mod my Switch or a Switch. But I think maybe one day, like I would try. That would probably be the only reason to go back to BDSP. Is to like if I could get the mods and to try the mods. Oh, the training grounds. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, he's talking about for BDSP. There's a lot of like modders that like took the time and really improved like different stuff for BDSP. I don't know. I've never followed anything like after the fact. Like I've never like Zero, did Ilka come out and say that though? Nah, I should wait until I level up. I think they released art of what they... I mean, it probably wasn't Game Freak's decision. It was probably the Pokemon Company itself. Like, you have to remember, like, Game Freak and the Pokemon Company is not... They're not one for one. Like, I'd have to say with a decision like that, like, it's up to the Pokemon Company, not Game Freak. No. No, they're not interchangeable. Like, that's like saying, oh, like, Game Freak is responsible for, like, the state of the TCG app because Game Freak and Pokemon Company are interchangeable. Like, they're not. They're like, they didn't develop it. They had no hand in it. It doesn't involve them. Yeah, there's a TCG app. They recently moved to, like, a newer app that people are not a fan of. I really haven't, like, looked into too much why. I saw that. I thought that was funny. I think what did they made Kirby from Arceus. And so, like, the different plates gave you, like, different Kirby abilities. I thought it was really funny. Boop. I hate that. I wish they would tell me if I was, like, too far. But dun 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 dun. Now. stages. I like want to run through this, but like I know that I have to catch Pokemon to like get the stars to get better items. Please. I'm surprised there aren't like more like Nintendo references in Pokemon. Oh, I'm running out of Great Balls. That is not good. This game has made me hate Paris and Parasect so much. Like, they weren't my favorites before, but like I despise them since this game. Yeah, true. But like the console is like, honestly, most of the time, the only thing, the only reference. Like, wouldn't it be funny if, like, hidden somewhere in Scarlet and Violet was, like, a trainer class that was, like, plumber. And it was, like, the Mario and Luigi. Let me battle you. Let's see if I can catch you. I mean, Parasect has a decent amount of weaknesses. Let's avoid the big guy over here. Oh. Can I get close combat on this thing yet? Oh, my Staraptor's going down. And then there are times like where like with Skuntank right now, like for a second I was just like, oh, what Pokemon like I have to be careful, like it has to take Aftermath chip. But I'm like, this is Legends Arceus. There's none of that. Yeah. Like, why did I have to go down the hall for another cutscene? What, like, why couldn't have there just been like a transition, like a fade in and fade out, or fade out, fade in, technically. Come on, let's play the game. Grab some of this. You went aggro on me. Let's see if Agile Cell will knock it out. Probably, yeah. You go down to Agile Style Flamethrower? No. We might be able to catch you. Let's try the heavy balls. You boosted your stats like that just to use Iron Defense? Okay. Kobe. Nope, didn't work. Two. I wish, like, so I hatched, and it took forever, a shiny Teddy Ursa. And it took forever. I think it took like, probably like a couple thousand eggs. It was a really pain in the butt. I'm gonna get this camp set up so I can clear my bag. Make more great balls. But I wish you could guarantee like a 0 speed. I think when I looked it up, like a zero speed, like a 0 in this game could be anywhere between like 0 and 20, I think it was. Yeah, I do have it now. Where are you going, bud? Where are you going, bud? I have yours, Michael. I totally forgot. I still have that Iron Thorns and that Ursaluna sitting in my like my main file. Wait, oh yeah, I remember. Shaking Tree was bait. I kind of stopped for the shiny Hisuian Gudra. Like, so for a Hisuian Gudra, like, how important is it to have 0 speed? Because if you need 0 speed for it, I'll probably just do it in Sword and or Scarlet and Violet and just trade it over. But if it's not important, like, I can just do it in, like, hunt it in this game. Because I feel like it's not important at all. Yeah, so I feel like I would hunt it in this game. Okay. Let's do 40. Let's heal up. Because if it's not important, like if I'm just gonna end up bottle capping it, like I'll catch it in this game. Did you see that, like, if you can stack up defenses with Hisuian Gudra and you have shell armor, Urshifu does nothing because you're protected from crits. I think it's the Mon used to, like, punish the Trick Room. Pokinino Bros had a clip where they were using Hisuian Gudra, and it was, I don't know if it was at like +6 or whatever, but Rapid Strike Urshifu was doing 6 damage per hit. So here's the thing though, like it's kind of a give or take. Like, do you want to be immune to Amoonguss, or do you want to survive Ursaluna and Urshifu? True. Skeledirge would deal with it, but here's the thing, even without its boost, like its bulk is really good. Yeah, I guess you do have recovery. So what would it be? It would be acid armor, life dew, safety goggles, terror water, with heavy slam and body press. Trying to think, like, would safety goggles be worth it? I don't know. I feel like safety goggles isn't that bad of an item. Oh, you're a turd, Gliscor. Well, I'm just gonna Ice Fang you. Yeah, but you still have to position Skeledirge, and if you're running like Hisuian Gudra and Ursaluna, like you're still like in threat of an earthquake. You have to worry about Urshifu, like Rapid Strike, which would just knock you out. And if you Terra, you have a worse matchup against the Hisuian Gudra with heavy slam and body press, you know what I mean? So like in a vacuum, yeah, like Skeledirge 1v1 wins. But that's what makes VGC different, is that it's not just a 1-for-1. Yeah, you're right. You're right. In singles, Skeledirge walls it really good. And then Skeledirge can just sit there and set up on it. Michael, I have seen some Hisuian Gudras that are basically just kind of like, just Hisuian versions of kind of what we worked on. I'm not gonna lie, I was testing out some Regulation D stuff, and there is this one Clodsire team with like Grimmsnarl with screens, parting shot, like an Intimidate Mon, a Fake Out Mon, and they set up Toxic Spikes, and they completely walled me. I was like, I got nothing for this. I got nothing for it. I'm gonna go back to the base and heal. So I'm not that far off. Yeah, it's like fun though. It can't, well, it can be fun. I've definitely had some bad times with it. Literally my first match, I had Vespa Queen and what was it? Vespa Queen and Pincurchin versus a Dugtrio and Staraptor. And I was like, oh, this just destroys my lead. And I was like, what am I gonna do about it? And I was like, oh, I'll just switch out. And they're like, nope, arena trap. And I was like, so I lost. Like, there can be a lot of times where you just end up, you're like, oh, they've set up and I have nothing to do about it. And you just lose. I was yesterday, I did get to top 50, but that was with like a 12-15 rating on Showdown. And I'm like, oh, it's been up for 6 hours. I got to top 50. I will never see that position again. Where's my... They both break out? I'm not dealing with y'all. I'm out. I know there's usually a big one down there. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I did get a screenshot. I was like, man, I'm doing really good. And then I looked at the ladder and I was like, oh. I was like, not a lot of people have picked up on this yet. Is haze and clear smog, is it common in singles 0? Oh. There we go. Why can't... Oh, it's 61, that's why. Peace. All right. I put haze on all. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like so, whether it's taunt or haze, our clear smog, like you need an option to stop setup in singles. Oh, I remember this. This is so annoying. 3 against 1. It's no fair. No fair. Yeah, I can see that. And Clodsire can soak up spikes being a poison type, so you probably want to, like, switch it in and out. I feel like it's gonna come to a point where I have to like level grind. Come on. Let it disappear for a moment. Let's give it a try. I feel like Weakness Policy isn't used as much in doubles anymore. It was used so much in the Dynamax formats. I forgot about these. Run! No cereal. Oh, jeez. Oh, this one's faster. Oh, I missed it. Come on, come on, come on. Run! I want to get a drink after this. Okay, that was close. So there's one more boss. And then we should be... Oh, there's one more boss, and then we got to do the final one. Well, no. Yeah, I think you have to beat... Oh, I got a level grind for that, for sure. See, now I want cereal. Come on. I wish there was a skip cutscene button. Let's try to catch a couple more Mons. Because I know there's some over here that I haven't really encountered yet. There it is. Was it you I made angry? No, it's these guys. Do. Oh, I got an Ultra Ball from that. Anything else I haven't caught yet? What's up, dude? Shoulda woulda's like, if I stand really still, they might not notice. They're really like, we're gonna turn that whole joke into a Pokemon. Aqua Tail. I'm actually really bummed that's a Sylveon. I wanted to be an Umbreon, but I forgot that, like, whenever in Legends Arceus, if it has any fairy move at all, it will always evolve into Sylveon. Yeah. Stick. Yeah. Come on. Bah. Gotcha. Give me that catch. Give me that catch. Oh. Turn around, dude. No. Turn around. It's fine. Turn your back on me. No, forget it. Do I have an Onyx yet? And boom. Seems like the chime echo didn't work. Like, the game is still fun to play, just not through, like, another story mode. It's this slow, might as well try to catch it. I wish there was more local tournaments near me. The closest VGC one is like always like 100 and something miles. Let's go back to the camp. Before, like, everything got, like, shut down, there used to be, like, weekly ones at, like, Kent. Alright, I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be back in a second. All right, and we're back. I wonder if there's like a difference from being a TCG judge and a VGC judge. Because like there's in like Niles and Hallen, there's like some TCG events like near me. And I just want to be like, hey, like once a month, like you should have a VGC one. Like if they can. I don't know, but it seems like they are going to keep events going. They're not going to take that break like they did after Worlds 2022, which I'm hoping is the case. I'm hoping they still have just regular events like throughout the winter and stuff. Just gonna click through A because these cutscenes are lame. One more noble. No, I have enough for my 5th star. Yay! 5 stars. Let's go. Let's accept these. Oh, the Sea Legend. Isn't that the... That's the mythical one. The Manaphy one.
I'll probably do the side missions like off stream.
What's the last price for to get all the bag upgrades? There we go. Spent all my money on bag upgrades. We'll craft some wing balls and then we'll head out. Let's do 50. And let's do 50 more of these. Let's check these before we head out. I have a Burmy. Do I have any different cloaks? No, I don't. Rolls like a spring. I think this is Finion. Yeah. I might as well just keep that Ultra Ball down there. Oh, am I gonna have to battle again? All right. Let's get it done and over with. really. Boom. Did I miss? Oh, I'm a doofus. Oh, Mr. Pikachu, how you gonna do me like that? Rude. Yes. Let's evolve it. Let's go. I should probably tweak the moves. Flash cannon, we'll get rid of tackle. Liquidation over bubble. Might as well throw on roost. Change moves. Hydro pump, but we are a physical attacker. Did this thing get close combat yet? Yes, it did. We'll take that over. Probably roost in all honesty. Because I like having quick attack. Change moves. What do we got now? Got the Shadow Ball. I'll just keep Flamethrower. To the Icelands. Hey, Sarah. Thanks for jumping in. We gotta get there first. We gotta get to Enamorus. The story of Legends Arceus is not as fun the second time around.
A lot of cutscenes like this. I guess you could say that about all Pokemon games, though. Oh. Click, 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 click. Someone tweeted about like how the layout and the camera angles used to be with Sword and Shield double battles and stuff like that. And that's the one thing I do wish they'd bring back, especially for like ranked ladder, because they could load those up in like a separate, like that doesn't have to be like an overworld format. I guess that'd be probably a challenge to code. I don't know. Alright, there's a snow runt. One, two. Just throwing Pokeballs at everything. Let's hit you with a fire move, because I feel like that's definitely a thing. There we go. Get some of you guys caught. I love how their little eyes pop out. I don't think I've caught up in here yet. Our lot bunny. See nothing. Turn your back on me. It's okay. Oh, I spooked it just at the last moment. Still caught it. We're good. I'm having pretty decent luck with just the random ball throws. Get over here. Come on. I want to go up and check the spa. Did not work. I did not catch it. But you haven't noticed me yet. Ha! At least one of them worked. I remember when a bunch of shiny hunters played this game more like a lot. It was always like you always had to check the little hot spring. I probably won't get to Enamorus tonight, but thanks. Maybe I'll stream a little bit tomorrow too. I don't know, depends how far I get. Oh, jeez, man. I didn't even know I aggroed that one. Come on. You want a starter fight? You're gonna get captured. Deal with it. See? Told you. The ukulele, though. We'll wait till next time. That one's pretty huge. Alright, yeah. I'll do this cutscene and then I'm gonna call it a night. That's a good question. Lorcy said, with about 80 to 100 people qualifying for World, should the bar be higher? I don't think so. That's obnoxious. We gotta go for Frost last. We'll hit you with the hard crunch. Oh, we did not have to go for the strong style crunch. We'll bring in our Typhlosion. And we will Flamethrower. Alright, I'm going to leave it at this cutscene. At this point, we've all seen it before, so you're not missing anything by me ending it here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all the YouTube garbage. And maybe I will stream tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Have a good night, everyone.